Hey everybody, I'm doing my NaNoWriMo Wrap Up video. This year was super great for me. I wrote my first ever zombie novel. I've never done that before. I probably won't ever do it again. Yeah, zombies just kind of aren't my thing. I feel like they're kind of played out, but I wanted to give it a shot. It was more of a thought experiment than an actual, let's do something that we can sell. So I'm going to be showing you how I did things in my bullet journal this month, especially since I wasn't able to do the daily vlogs that I wanted to do just because life was crazy, y'all. November was nuts for us. As you can see, we've got some stuff going on here, but it doesn't even halfway cover it. So this is my NaNoWriMo graph. As you can see, I did really great for like the first few days, and then I definitely dropped off and wasn't able to keep up with it. This is my publication calendar. That's something you guys have seen before. This is one of my weeklies. I started using this sort of spread, and then I've switched to a different form. Here's my first page. You guys saw that in one of my videos. And then I started switching up my dailies, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do more in my journal. I actually had to paste a whole new page in because I didn't like the spread that much. And I used some of my kimono washi tape. This is a limited edition box. You guys have seen this box before. It is my closet hipster washi tape. Like I said, I think I'm punk rock, but apparently not. That is not how this works. I also started to try time blocking, and you'll see me do a little bit more of that towards the end of the month, but that didn't really work either. I tried to do a weekly review. Obviously, that didn't happen. Here's another one of my weekly spreads. I tried to throw in a habit tracker that I obviously did not use. And then here's an interesting one. Sunday, Friday. Oh, heck, I don't know what happened that day. I think this was the week that my 6-month-old got a fever. Oh no, this was that week. So I don't know what my excuse is for this one. I have no excuse. That's the excuse. Here's this weekly spread. This whole paper is blank. That is crazy. Oh, this was the week that I started meal planning. Yeah. So I started meal planning on this week because we just needed to crank out as much food as we could, and we needed to do it as cheaply as possible. And the best way to do that really is to meal plan. And as you can see, like, this is messy. Like, I'm just trying to figure things out here. I haven't done meal planning since, just because our lives have kind of slowed down a little bit, so I'm able to kind of take my time on meals, which is much nicer. Here's a couple more dailies, just trying to figure things out. And then, yeah, sometimes we just need to. And then here's some more dailies, trying out different header ideas. Here's a weekly towards like the end of the month here. And I'm trying, like, this was kind of after things had finally slowed down just a little bit. I was trying to get things kind of back on track for Thanksgiving week. And then Thanksgiving week happened. There's the Monday, and there's Wednesday, and then there's Thursday. That was Thanksgiving. And then as you can see, this is blank for Friday for Thanksgiving. My 2-year-old got hand, foot, and mouth disease, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a viral infection that mostly afflicts little kids. And essentially, it's like having cold sores on your hands, your feet, in your mouth. My son also had them up on his knees and in his elbows. It was really bad. And he was a sad little dude. And the hardest part of that was keeping him away from the baby and trying to keep them from, like, infecting each other. That was the hardest part about this week. So yeah, dosing the poor boy with Tylenol all this week and just trying to keep things intact. This is my new weekly spread where I just sort of I just lay everything out on top. I've got a bunch of trackers here on the bottom because the weekly tracker thing works really well for me. I didn't keep up on the sleep, and I didn't keep up on the social media posting, but that's because of Thursday and Friday. So we're going to turn back to my monthly spread here. So you can kind of see, there's an obvious thing that happened here. This is that Wednesday, and that's Thursday. I wrote 11,000 words on Thursday, and I did that with the 2 kids. Whatever was holding me back through the whole rest of the month was all in my head. If I can write 11,000 words in one day before midnight with 2 kids, whatever else was in my head pushing me back from the 1,600 words a day rather than the 11,000 is ludicrous. It's idiotic. Because I can write 11,000 words in a day with 2 kids. So 1,600 is a tenth of that. What was wrong with me? So that's kind of a big takeaway. I put a lot of excuses in front of myself on why I can't write or why I can't do something, when clearly I can. I mean, it's there. You can look at my word count on Nano. It's been officially checked and everything. I am officially a winner. There is no excuse. There is no excuse that I put in front of myself, and it's stupid. So that's that takeaway. And then these are my new dailies spreads. I've been kind of revamping them. I've been trying to keep track of a lot of different things, keep track of these different rituals that I'm putting in front of myself to keep myself on track through the month. So trying to keep myself on track. So yeah, the biggest takeaways I can say from this last year at Nano is that I have no excuse. I can write 1,600 words a day if I just sit down and do it, and there's no excuse not to. Second takeaway is prep November's content beforehand. So next October is going to be a little more busy for me. That's going to be not just Preptober, but I'm also going to be prepping all of my content, prepping blog posts and videos to keep you guys entertained, along with my social media posts. Those are all going to be prepped beforehand so that I can sit down and I can focus on the story that I'm working on, and I don't have to be worried about this part. But yeah, as far as tracking in the bullet journal goes, this really worked well for me. I think next year I'm going to do a 2-page spread instead of a 1-page spread and keep this a brain dump like I have on the rest of my bullet journals. But then, and I am going to try and do the journaling thing again, because the journaling prompts that I had in my printable were actually super helpful for me. I don't know about you guys. But I'm going to keep that as much as possible. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Keep an eye out for my December plan with me. It should be dropping at any second if it isn't already. So I will see you guys in the next video. Happy writing!